Remember, beautiful subscribers, it's very important to smash that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification, right? To help you sidestep and audible the criminal gangsters. Comment down below to help us push through the YouTube algorithm so we can fleece, heist, and shyst. The fleece heisters and shysters. And walk away with all the fucking money. And once again, after the 20th of October, all fan mail will be tossed. I say this with peace and love. I just have too much to do. Hit that subscribe button. No more fan mail. Peace and love. Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing. And it's been a hectic morning as I have had to get rental equipment from the greater Midwest area, which is a hot commodity these days. It's like looking for Bigfoot. Many people have said they've seen it. Many people have told stories, and even a few, that's right, a great few have had pictures. But oftentimes and almost always, the pictures were very grainy and suspect at best and could not be believed beyond a reasonable doubt. And it looked like there were shenanigans going on, but old Vincenzo made things happen, and all the rental equipment is en route to where I need it to be, when I need it to be there by, and to complete our task that we are getting ready for our little weekend shutdown at Camp Rivian, right? And you can see the Bitcoin price in this quick update here as I'm taking my lunch break here with you guys. Yup, old Vincenzo is here with you guys, the listeners, on his lunch break to make a video, the first video of the morning, because we've just been so busy on the phone all morning. I can show you my call log, about 50 phone calls. But you can see this major support that I'm circling. We're sitting here at a major double bottom at the top part of this blue resistance and support box, which is the support box when it's coming from above it. And that's at 19,184. And that's the same area we've been talking about for quite some time. We know if it gets too far below that and has a breakdown, your next underneath target is all the way down here at $16,669.11. And that is your last line of a brief defense, Your Honor, before we would come down to a full lateral breakdown to our $13,336 target that was made when the Bitcoin price was rising at 63,336, right? So that's what we're looking at in your short term. In your micro time frame, you have a 19,184 support resistance line that you need to break above to try to get bullish. And then we have a $16,658.11 major micro time frame support before, if you broke that, you would go to your macro time frame swing low from your mountain double top that we've had since the great dump and the start of the great bear market over a year and a half ago in the springtime of 2021. You can see there's your mountain double top, right? In technical analysis, this is one of the most bearish formations you can get, where you have a mountain top one, big crash, consolidation, bear market rally, huge bear market rally, which briefly did break the old high, which usually it doesn't happen. That's why old Vincenzo thought it would top out in that consolidation. And then it started to come down, had one more pump to the upside like the market likes to do. It often does what everybody thinks it won't do, and it does a little bit more even after. And we had a quick new all-time high and then a quick reversal, and that formed your mountain double top. And that is a very bearish and one of the most bearish macro time frame continuation patterns. And you simply go from the top of the double top, right, to the bottom of the neckline, which is down here. You can see where you had your support right there at the bottom part of this blue zone, your support again. That would be the neckline to the point of a breakout, and that's how we got our $13,336 price target, right? I don't know why that always gets thrown away out of there, but that's how we came up with that $13,000 price target that is sitting there, and I don't know where it just went. We were just talking about it, but that's how we got that target, and that's how our target's going to continue to be until we do a full lateral flush and hit that technical target. The same thing with XRP. If we start from the far out time frame, which is key in technical analysis for old Vincenzo, you got to know where you're coming from and what you were doing to have a understanding of what's happening in the shorter term time frames and the longer term time frames. We had upper resistance, support on a wick, and support in a group in a descending triangle. And you go from the top, right? You go from the top to the bottom, then you bring it to the point of the breakout, and that gets you an 18 to 20 cent target And for some reason, if we're in the weekly time frame, it disappears, apparently. See, it's just not there in the weekly. But that's how we get our 20-cent underneath target that we made last year when the XRP price was rising in that symmetrical triangle, and the price was up there about 120, 130, 140, maybe even 150-ish, right around there when we made that call in mid-2021, fall of 2021, about a year ago now, same time football season. We were talking Michigan football, and we had this as an underneath target, and then we put it on there, right? And if we look at the shorter term time frame, when we bounced off this red support zone down here, which is the volume indicator, when you're coming at it from above, it likes to act as bullishness support. Like you had support, 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 support. And we knew this blue resistance box was major overhead resistance that started at 50 cents. And remember when we were talking all down here, if we could ever break above this 37 cents, this 50-cent range, or this blue resistance box would be major overhead resistance where it started at 50 cents. And you can see the first run up, we nipped in on a wick to 56 cents right here. See that little wick right there? We wicked into there, but then it quickly reversed, and that told us that the bears were there, the sellers were there, and there was a wall there like there should be. Now, in any kind of retest, if you can hold the 37.5-cent level right there, that blue left to right support zone, major support, that was major resistance over here, if you can confirm a hold on support, you could conceivably have a huge bounce up and come up here to the upside, up to that 68, 67, 69 cent level up here at the top part of this blue resistance box, right? So that's what we're watching out for in the shorter term time frames. As the longer term pattern is bearishness, but the shorter term pattern could have variability with highly volatile speculative money coming in and out on some news that broke. If you check my other videos out about the crypto XRP Insider goes over XRP government documents and motions that were filed about 2 weeks ago. And that gets into great detail about what that's all about and what I believe ensued this pump, along with the technicals. Let's not forget that there was technical reasons why it did pump. And that's how we were able to identify, sniff out, and detect and help you stay 69.69 steps ahead of the criminal gangsters that are out there to fleece, heist, and shyst. The retail trader, yes, you, my beautiful audience, they're out there to fleece, and they're out there to sell you snake oil, and they're out there to play on your emotions. But that's why we set the stage, lay the game plan out, and show all the players that are on the field that we need to be made aware of. And one of the players is on this back test, is 37 cents. If it doesn't hold that, you're coming back into this 29 to 32 cent red support box, which is the volume indicator area, which is the most heavily traded area for the whole history of XRP. And that is your critical area, your code red, right? Because if you break that 26 cents, you not only flush by the top part of the orange support zone at 26 cents, aka get my shit together, last line of defense to the shit house, you would come all the way down here on a full lateral capitulation to the 18 to 20 cent technical target, right? So that's what we're looking at right now in our Bitcoin and XRP extensive, in-depth, detailed update from old Vincenzo, your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates. Hit that like button, blow up that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, most importantly, to help us push us through the YouTube algorithm, so that way we can get in touch and inform and, most importantly, educate as many people as humanly possible as we head into a highly volatile economic crises. And we need to all be prepared, and we need to all be ready to 1000x our life, to 1000x our portfolio, and to 1000x our standard of living. And once again, after the 20th of October, all fan mail will be tossed. I say this with peace and love. Peace and love. I just have too much to do.